Hi, I'm Lily Rowe. Welcome back to Lily's Lunch Bunch, the podcast. Today I am joined with
Maddy Fauver.
I'm
very
so excited. Maddy, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You do anything fun over the weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Oh my God, I actually went home. Actually, it was a great weekend. Oh my gosh, sometimes I just forget because they just go by so fast. But I spent some time with old friends and went to breakfast with my dad and brother. So it was a good little weekend.
That is fun.
Yeah.
I went to my first ever Husker football game.
Okay.
But I worked concession stand, so I didn't watch any of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
great
nothing
time.
exciting. They lost again. So.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
It's all right. It'll be better next year.
It's about the experience. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, Maddy, what is your favorite song at the moment? And what is a song that you can really boogie to? They can be the same song or two different songs.
Oh my God. Okay, wait, let me get the right name. This is actually such a good question because I've been like religiously obsessed with this song. Okay, it's called Back on 74 by Jungle. And the reason I became obsessed with this song is because on TikTok, like their music video went viral and it's like a very creative dance video.
Ooh.
And there's this one part where like this pyramid comes down center. And it is just a full experience.
Right.
Like just this one little part just has me in such a chokehold that I started listening to the song. And now every time I listen to the song, I'm like, oh my God, I just like want to dance. So I guess it kind of covers both, which is great. But I literally am like, my For You page is full of it now because I would like search it and I only want to watch it. And the guy on center is just he's so talented. It is so good. It's literally so good. And the song is just such a small little vibe. And it's usually like not my style of music to really listen to. Usually I like rap or something upbeat because I just want to be like, I don't know, like jumping and dancing all the time. But it's super chill.
Like
and
vibey.
And I'm literally obsessed with it. It's phenomenal. Yeah.
Nice. So my favorite song at the moment is It Over Now, Taylor's version from the vault.
Come on, Taylor Swift.
Yes. I just got my CD in the mail of 1989 Taylor's version.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I've seen videos of people saying like, oh, she skimped out on the stars. Like I only got like 3 or 4 paper stars. I got like 50.
Box full,
so I'm so happy.
My roommate literally bought all 4 CDs. So like when you turn them to the back, it says 1989. She loves Taylor Swift.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I only got the
that's
green
really
one.
good. Sorry. Just kick your foot. Yeah. And now there's stars everywhere. There's stars all over our apartment.
Nice. I saved them for my scrapbook, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So that makes me boogie. I like that one. I also like Midnight City. I've been listening to that, which is kind of like chill vibes as well. It just reminds me of summer.
You and Nick Shrek. Taylor Swift fans.
Yes.
That killed me. I didn't know he was like a fan like that.
I know. He had 2 records for 1989. I'm like, why do you have 2?
That's literally so awesome.
It was great. He showed me them and I'm like, I'm taking a picture of this and putting it on the social media.
And it was reposted a bunch.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
People went crazy.
Yeah.
People were like, this is the best. I mean, he got so much street cred from that post. He should be thanking you.
One of the best liked pictures on the Dunkel School business page.
It did really good.
Yeah.
Go like the post.
Midland_biz. Shout out promo.
Yes.
Do you have any tea today to start us off?
Okay.
Anything you need to get off your chest?
Wow, this is really good.
This is going to be posted on YouTube, though.
Okay, yeah, so like keep it, you know.
Yeah. Don't badmouth anyone. I added instead of cricket.
Oh my God.
It's a beep, like a beep.
Love it. Oh my God. Wow, that's really good. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, let's think. Actually, I guess, okay, so I leave on Saturday for California, and I'm there for a week, which means I'm leaving, like, I won't be at, like, any of my classes Monday, Tuesday, and a lot of them are, like, kind of getting canceled. Some of them aren't, and it's just confusing, but what's not confusing is the amount of work that I have to do while I'm there, and I just want to, like, sit and enjoy California and time with my mom and family and dogs, but I do have a, like, crippling fear that I'm going to be on my laptop a lot, and I'm going to be doing a bunch of work, but it's also fine. Like, my mom doesn't have that whole time off.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you know, I can work while she's at work and it'll be fine. Right. But I do have a lot of work, and I'm recently not doing well of, like, managing my work. Like, I literally on Friday missed an assignment, and it took 3 points off my grade. I was like, okay, it's still 93, so we're okay. But I think that's it. Like, professors are not playing around. But it's that time of year.
Yeah, it is. I'm with you. I feel like over Thanksgiving break, I'm just going to be like,
couch
bum on my laptop, not talking to anybody, just being a total
Just busy.
bum.
Yeah.
I'm not excited for it, but are you excited for Thanksgiving?
I am.
Do you have any family traditions you guys are going to do?
Well, it's my first time ever going to California, A, for Thanksgiving, but B, spending Thanksgiving with like my full mom side. Like I hadn't seen some of this family since I was like literally 3 years old. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really excited to go do that. At my Thanksgiving, like on my dad's side, it's not something like super formal. Usually I will show up in like sweatpants or pajamas and just kind of, get by.
Yeah.
But my mom was like, we dress up, blah, 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 which meant shopping. So I was fine with it.
Yeah, that's fun.
PacSun has all my money. And so that was fun, to go shopping, and it'll be fun. I think this might start a new tradition for me.
Fun.
So
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you big Black Friday people?
Oh my God.
I love Black Friday.
I just love a deal because I love shopping. So I'm like, well, if it's cheaper, why would I not?
Exactly.
I mean, really, like you have one time a year where it's this cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so great. So I probably will be shopping.
I'm very excited because like I'll buy stuff for my family. Obviously I'm getting Christmas gifts for my family, but I'm also getting stuff for myself. Like just about the same amount. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's great. So you're saying you're going to California. You were in California this past summer, right?
I was.
Yes. And you did some dancing there.
Yeah.
What was that like? What was the best, worst parts of dancing in California? Like memorable moments. Share it with us.
So fun. Okay, so my mom lives in Northern California, so we're looking like an hour north of Sacramento, like Lake Tahoe. Like we are, I mean, I'm in the mountains. Terrible service the whole time. Like it's whatever. So LA is about 7 hours, I would say, and I'm always down for a good road trip. Like I love driving. So, and I was in California for all of June, so I had pretty much any week to go to LA if I had wanted. Now, what I struggled with was trying to find a time that my mom could also take the time off of work. And I was like, Mom, just tell them you won't be there. And she's like, it's not that simple. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. So that was a little bit of a struggle, but it was a Sunday night. And I sat my mom down and I was like, Mom, I'm taking the car and I'm driving to LA tomorrow. And it's really kind of, I feel like if you knew me personally and like my relationship with my mother, it makes a lot of sense. Like for me to just be like, okay, bye, I'm leaving. Yeah. So it's not like alarming and nothing to be concerned about. But I was like, okay, I'm booking this Airbnb. I shared everything with her, and I was like, I'm going to dance in LA, and I'll be there for 3 days, and then I'll be back.
Nice.
And your car will be gone the whole time because I will be in it. But I just needed to do it. So I ended up driving to LA on Monday, I believe. Left pretty early. And got there, I would say, like midday, probably about 3 o'clock-ish. And then that night, I immediately started taking classes. So that was super fun. I started at 88 Studios, which is, it was my first time going there, so that was really fun. And I had seen stuff about it, but I hadn't seen as much about 88 as other studios. So I was like, okay, this will be like a cool environment.
Yeah.
And I had been following people on TikTok who were teaching there, so I was like able to connect that whole thing and take a couple classes there. I will say the second class that I took there was like the hardest class I think I've ever taken in my life. It was such a good challenge.
What did they make you do?
Well, so like LA is just highly competitive. You're always I mean, even just to stand in front of in the front of a room is competitive. And the environment always is just, I felt very like, okay, like you can't let yourself down. Like these people can see you, So I'm very driven by myself. So it was the difficult combo, and it had been week 2 of this guy teaching the class. So these other dancers had already learned, the first 30 seconds of it, and I hadn't. And so he was like, okay, I'll go over what you guys learned last week, blah, blah, blah. And he starts going and going and going, and this girl next to me is like picking it up really fast, and he's teaching it super fast. And we, as dancers, pick up things quickly. We have to move quick. But like it was a pace I had never been pushed at before. So I like turned to this girl, and I didn't know the song. That's always the worst, is trying to learn a new combo to a song you don't know, because they'll talk about accents you don't know, beats you don't know, everything like that. So it's kind of a struggle. And I turned to this girl, and I was like, how do you know this so well? Like I was like, you're doing really well. Like how do you know everything? And she was like, oh, I was here last week. And I was like, oh my gosh, like all of these people know all this
so
already.
much more sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, great. So I was not feeling well as well. Like on top of everything, I was not feeling well. And I was just like stomach issues. I was just like it was not it would just
Not the vibe.
Yes. And,
Yeah.
and I saw this guy, and he like walked out of the class because it was moving so fast. It was so challenging. People already knew what was going on. And I was like, I could totally leave right now. Like, I was like, I will never see any of these people again. I'm literally from Nebraska. No one will know.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to stay. And then the teacher ended up giving like a little speech at the end of the class. And he was like, you know, like, it's really easy to just give up on yourself and to just, you know, let yourself be at the bare minimum. But choosing just to take that extra push and that extra challenge and just see where it takes you, even if it's not where you need to be right away, it's still pushing you in that growth. And so by the end of this hour and a half class, and I was like sweating and dying and didn't feel well, I didn't know what was going on, I kind of felt like this moment of like fulfillment. I was like, okay, like I was there for a reason. And although dance-wise, I had never been pushed that quickly, I don't know if I've ever been more confused on a combo. Yeah. Maybe like in my 4th grade recreational tap, but I was so confused just trying to get by. And then once he said that, I'm a really firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So I was like, okay, I'm here for a reason. This was meant to happen. Yeah. So that was very challenging. Fast forward the next day. I was at Millennium, and that's okay for people who don't dance or no dance. You probably know if you've seen like an Instagram reel or a TikTok, and there's this big red wall in the background and it says Millennium Dance Studio up at the top. It's a very recognizable wall. That's like the only place that my brothers know. My brothers love watching the videos. Millennium is very recognizable. It's extremely competitive, as I was saying. I mean, like, it's even cool to like have a sweatshirt from Millennium, like in Nebraska, just because we don't have anything like that. So just to like say that you've been there, everyone's like, oh my God,
like, you're so cool.
Yes. Yeah. So here I am, day 2 in LA, alone. No parents in sight, just me, and hoping that I can get through this. I went to Guy Groove's class first, and that was an hour and a half. And all of this is hip hop. All the classes I took was hip hop. Hip hop is what I'm most comfortable with. It's what I feel the best doing. It's what makes it's what makes me keep going. You know. Right. So that's why kind of I stuck with that style. So I'm in Guy Groove's class, and you know it's Put It on the Floor by Beyonce. I mean, not Beyonce, Cardi B. Sorry, Cardi B and Lotto. And it just is like, I mean, just an electric environment. I had never taken class from him. It is just a vibe. Like, I was like, this is so great. It was so fun. And he's very interactive as he teaches. He'll like move through the classroom. That's not usually something you see. So I was like doing it, and he would like come up next to me and be like, okay. And so I was like, okay, like this is a really, really fun environment. Like I really loved it. And Millennium, what they'll do is it's not a very big room if you're in like the main studio, and it's like packed like sardines. Like, I mean, there is a lot of people. Yes. Gotcha. And so the chance of you getting picked and almost recognized in that environment is, I mean, it's competitive. There are a lot of people there, a lot of people who that's where they train. This is what they do. They dance professionally. Just the likelihood of being, you know, noticed almost is so slim because as, you know, teachers and choreographers, you start to recognize these people that come week after week after week, and you know them, and you start to create a bond with them. And I'm this girl from Nebraska no one's ever seen before. Right, yeah. So I never had the expectation that I would be, like, in one of the videos. But that's, like, that was my number one dream. I was like, if I'm in a Millennium video, I will, like, lose it. Because growing up in Nebraska, I would literally sit in, like, my apartment living room, and I would turn on these Millennium videos, and I would just be like, God, like, I want to be like them so bad one day. Like, it's just, it's, like, it showed me something that I had never seen before, and it's such a, I don't know, just such a cool environment. And I was like, wow, LA, it just seemed larger than life, you know, to be in that environment and in one of the videos. So I never had that expectation that I would be recognized. There's so many people and so many talented people. It's nuts. So anyways, fast forward, Guy Groove starts picking out like groups to do it, and they have a professional videographer. Like, it's a giant camera, and they're like moving in front of you. And then he like pointed to me, and I was like, it kind of like you like, whoa. Especially when, like, I mean, it was my first time like being pulled out in a class in LA.
Yeah.
Like the talent
That's
level is
crazy.
just nuts. So I was like, wow, this is really something.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, don't mess up. Please don't mess up. And so I think he posed a group of maybe 5 or 6 of us. I don't even know how many people were in the classroom, but a group of 5 or 6 of us. And it's not like there was just one group that went. There's multiple groups, but still, just the likelihood of being picked is so slim. Yeah. And I had been to Millennium the summer before, and I had only taken 2 classes, didn't get picked in any of them, which was totally fine. I was not at a level where I probably shouldn't have been on video. And so, you know, kind of like having that click moment of like, oh, wow. Like being recognized in this environment it's something so special. So I was in the video.
Yeah, and I think I saw that on your Instagram, and I'm pretty sure I reached out and I was like, that looks amazing. Like, that's awesome.
Yes, you were like, this is so cool. The amount of support on that video was so cool because it's, whether you know dance, respect dance, I mean, have ever danced, anything, a lot of people know what Millennium is. Like, and understand the environment and just, it's LA. Like, people move there for this stuff. Yeah. So I was, I started bawling right after. I left the class. I was like, oh, thank you so much. Like I was talking to a guy afterwards and he was like, you have such a great style, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, holy crap. So I called my dad and my dad doesn't know anything about dance. Right. He's this new up and coming dance dad. It's really funny. But I was like I was crying. I was like, Dad, like, I'm in one of the videos. So I was like, this is so insane. And he was like, oh my God, just send me the video. He didn't understand the severity of it, which is fine. But as soon as I told my brothers, they were losing it. They were like, no way. And then once I got the video, literally my oldest brother, Trevor, he was like, I can't stop watching it and I cry every time. Because it was such a big goal of mine to be in this video. And then for it to happen, there's just a lot of things in dance where it can almost make you feel like this isn't what you're supposed to be doing. This is not where you're supposed to be. Right. And it was just such a reassuring moment of okay, your talent is recognizable. Right. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. And there's so much growth yet to come. Yeah. And so I really, really needed that moment. And it was just okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was so inspiring. And just every time I go to dance in LA, it's just always it's so inspiring. So I took Geiger's class first, and then I came in for Matt Stefanina's class. He is so cool. My brothers love him too. And so this class was even more full than the last one. I screen recorded his Instagram story to make sure I could show people. I was like, this is how many people are in it. Yeah. And he pulled me out in the first or second group too. And I was like, I literally was like, what is happening? You were on something that day. I know, it was my lucky day. That's awesome. Know. I mean, I must have just been dancing. I don't know. So it was super fulfilling. And then my last day there, I was at Playground. Playground is the one where it says play in big red, light up letters. I don't know. A lot of people can recognize the background. And so that was a really cool environment too. I took from Dexter Carr, and he's just his energy is so cool. He's really great. So, I love talking about my time in LA. Yeah. Not only was I in LA alone, which was super the whole time I was just what's happening? Whoa. Yeah, literally I was I don't know what's going on, but it was super fun. And I just did a lot of reflecting, especially after my experiences in the classroom. And I was just I was 18 at the time. My birthday is in July, so I was still 18. But I was 18, and I was okay, a lot of people after college can stop, and dancing can be done for them. But I was I truly don't want to see this go away, and this is such a good moment to reflect on. So. Yeah. I loved it. That's I really did.
Awesome. I'm so happy. And I love those Instagram videos. They're so good. What do you want to do with dance? As someone who quit in 6th grade because I was not good. Well, what okay. I was not good. Girl. Yeah. Those recitals were getting old for my parents. They were like, yeah, we gotta stop let's try something else. Yeah. What do you want to do with dance? What would be the ideal job in dance?
Yeah. Okay, so this is also something I've been thinking about so much because I do graduate next year. I'm what is happening? Then I'm an adult. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but whatever. I think my overall biggest goal would be to continue pursuing dance personally, whether that be NBA, NFL teams, stuff like that
Gotcha.
would be a really cool experience. Like Chicago Bulls or the Clippers have a phenomenal team. Great resources would be super fun. Something like that to continue, you know, fulfilling my like self need of like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
And then alongside that, because as much as I wish that would work for like a full-time job, it's not exactly, you know, doesn't meet those requirements unless you dance for the Knicks. They do have they pay full-time.
Oh wow.
So that's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, they have just a small select dancers.
Yeah.
They're so phenomenal. Anyway, so something like that. And then to continue, I love the creative side of dance. I love choreographing. I love hearing a song, and I always like just, you know, have so many visions. So if I could, you know, continue as whether that be like a freelance choreographer or working in a studio, but putting my thoughts and creations on other people is something I want to continue doing. Here at Midland, we do like a showcase at the end of the year, which is almost like recital style, you know?
Yeah.
And so I choreographed last year with one of my good friends, and you know, it just is so fulfilling to hear people say like, oh, I loved that. And it's not even like the movement that you're doing, but it's the movement you came up with. Like it's super, super, super fulfilling. So I do really, really want to continue dancing. Bottom line with dance, like my number one goal is to just continue inspiring other people. I can't figure out what that looks like yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. But just making sure that, you know, if people want to get somewhere and if there's something I can do to help them get there, to make sure that that's what I'm doing. Dance is a super, super interesting sport, art, mindset, like mental game environment. And it's super easy, like even like auditioning at these places, it's really easy to just be like, no, next.
Yeah.
It's really easy for them to do that. And you continually just get told no. Self-doubt is so, so, so prevalent in the dance industry. So whatever I can do to continue assuring people that this is what they're meant to do.
Right.
If it's something that they want to do, I'm whatever I can do to keep inspiring them, to keep pushing, I hope to do.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering that. Yeah.
Yeah.
To change gears a little bit, you talked about your trip to California.
Yes.
We both went to Ireland this past summer.
So fun.
So I want to ask about that. What was your favorite part? Any like best memories from the trip?
Yeah.
I know we had a blast. We could talk for hours about this.
We literally, like, I'm not kidding. We could talk about that trip for so long.
Oh. But what was like your favorite part?
Okay, I would say my favorite part. That's so difficult. We did so much. And there's so many different fun dynamics. I hope that this doesn't come off the wrong way. School-wise, this answer doesn't pertain to it. But going out at night.
So fun.
I mean,
come on.
I mean, really. Like, it wasn't even like just the aspect of like going out, but it was like the group of people we had.
Yes.
Me, you, Scott, Paige.
Yes.
Abby. I mean, and then sometimes everyone would go.
Yeah.
And it'd be this giant fun party and just going out and meeting so many people. And
my gosh.
I mean, I maybe met a handful of people that were actually from Dublin. A lot of people were from, anywhere else.
America. We meet people from Minnesota. We meet people from like Florida.
North Carolina.
In Ireland. And we meet people from Ireland as well. But like, just people from everywhere.
And I think that's why I'm such a people person and I love to hear other people's experiences. So I sort of think that's why I loved, going out so much. And it's not to say that I didn't love spending time with everyone on the trip. It was really fun. Like, the things they had us doing, like, and Nick and Megan.
Yes.
Megan?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were just phenomenal. Like, they were so great, and they were so understanding of the fact that we wanted to have our own experiences there, and they made sure that we were able to do that while also educating us in such a, like, it didn't feel so, like, school-like. It was, like...
in a class taking tests. It was, like, you're
exactly
actually learning from the experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was all so much fun. I literally, like, can't think about Ireland and, like, not smile. And I love talking about it because it's so much fun. But I would just say going out and hearing about other people. I don't know. It's just so fun to hear.
We met people every night.
I mean,
every night. And I don't know if that's like,
oh my God,
like,
Dylan in the group.
Yes.
Dylan and Scott together, if you don't know them, they're phenomenal. Those two together were just like the leaders of the pack, and it was
life of the party.
I mean, really, we had no idea where we were going. No. They'd be like, be in the lobby at 7:30, and I'd be like, okay. And they would just like take us places. It was so, and they were just so great. It was seriously so much fun. They're so great.
Yes.
Love them.
My favorite part, and oh gosh, I think you were there for this, was the fiddle player in the little bar.
In the little pub.
And he did a little sing-along song, and I forgot it.
I wish I knew it.
I forgot it by now, but it was so funny.
Oh my God,
dude.
it was so great.
It was, and we were in the Temple District of Dublin. If we have any Ireland listeners, doubt it. Shout out to Ireland.
Yes.
But the Temple District was just like so lively, and I even remember like I think the first night we got there, I went to bed pretty early because jet lag. We're all tired, but there's people on the street singing, dancing, carrying on outside of our hotel till like 3 a.m. Every night. Every night. It was just so much fun.
I love the environment. It was really great.
And then the Cliffs of Moher
were my God,
gorgeous. I mean, like nothing can compare to nature.
Yeah, I don't know like what experience I could have that would even like relate to that.
No. Well, I might be seeing the Grand Canyon soon, so I'm wondering what that will be
Arizona.
Like. Shout out Arizona.
I can't believe I went there and didn't. Well, also I went to where was I? Phoenix. Yeah, and it's like a good distance from.
Yeah, I think it's like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, it was, and we had already driven 20 hours. I was like, no. So we're sitting down. So.
Yeah, stay in one place from now on. Oh my gosh, I think I got something in my eyeball. Hold on. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry. Hold on.
Oh. Shout out sound effects.
Also talking about travel, what is on your bucket list? Where do you want to go next? Like
literally
dream trip.
I try and think about this because when we were signing up for Ireland, I was like, I never would have thought like, okay, I need to get to Ireland right now. And then I went and I can't stop talking about it. Like it is so much fun. I don't even know that I have like a dream spot. I mean, I feel like Greece is such a like basic answer, but like, I mean, that would be really cool. I also would love to like go to Mexico, but not like, I don't want to go to like a resort.
Yeah.
Like I want to like, you know, like really like experience.
Yeah.
Just, I feel like that, like culturally changing from America to Ireland, there were, I mean, a handful of differences, and like me and you would just be like, oh my gosh, like what's happening? Oh and so I just would love to keep experiencing all those differences. Yeah. So wherever that takes me, I don't know. Oh my God, I really want to go to Peru. Ooh. Really bad.
I want to go to Brazil.
Supposed to go. Oh my God.
I think Brazil would be so pretty.
I mean, yeah.
So
it'd be great.
I want to go to Canada. That's my other thing.
Literally that too.
In the summer though, not in the winter. Hell no. I'm not a snow girl.
That is cool. Yeah, I don't know that I have like a specific spot. It's just, I would go
anywhere.
Yeah, I really would. I don't know. There's just so many things you can experience, so I would love to just keep experiencing things.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great answer. Now, this one I need a definite answer.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
If you had to flee the country, evade the American government, you did something, we don't know what it is, which country would you choose to run away to and start a new life in?
Oh. My God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow, I've never even thought about this. I mean.
Because, like, my first thought is, like, Canada's safe. But it's too close.
I was going to say it's really close.
It's too close. I got to go across the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe Australia would be my answer.
Oh.
Hide in the outback.
But don't they have a lot of spiders?
And snakes, yeah.
Okay. But I feel like if I'm like fleeing the country for something that I did illegally, spiders and snakes would probably be the least of my worries.
Yeah.
So maybe Australia.
Yeah. All right.
That's a good answer.
Australia.
Yeah.
Outback. All right. We're about halfway. This is our meme intermission. What's a meme or TikTok sound that's been stuck in your head?
Oh my God. Okay. Let me think.
I need to think too.
I feel like I need to like open the app. Any dance song on TikTok, I sing all the time. Like literally all the time. Like I'll be like walking around my apartment like screaming. Let's see what dance would be stuck in my head right now.
I'm trying to think of mine too.
Yeah.
What's a meme that's stuck in your guys' head? Leave it in the comments below.
Comment, and subscribe.
You know what's been all over my For You page? Josh Hutcherson from the Five Nights at Freddy movie. Don't know why.
Okay.
Guys, he looks like he works at a gas station. Let's be real.
I'm dead. Oh my God.
But, I mean, he's just all over. It's edits upon edits of him for some reason.
My For You page, it's so random. Oh my God, wait, right now it's like literally everything Christmas. Everything Christmas. Everything.
It is Christmas. Do you have a Christmas tree up?
No, I wish.
I do.
I don't even have a Christmas tree, but like if I did, it'd be up.
We have a mini Christmas tree, and I brought all my ornaments.
Good.
And I brought all my gnomes.
Oh
Because
my God, good.
for some reason, people think my family gets me like a gnome for
Really?
Christmas. Like one of the ones with the,
Yeah.
it's just the nose
and
and like the hat and the beard.
I just got one I think last Christmas.
My family gets me like 2 or 3 every year.
Oh, okay.
Because they think I love them. But I don't know where that thought came from, but I don't mind. I don't hate them. I just like, I don't love them like that. I don't need 20.
You're
but
like,
I have
they're
20.
nice, but like, what
Yeah,
do I do with this?
yeah. But they're cute. Now I have enough for my dorm and my room. So
Good.
there we go. Yeah.
Everyone needs a gnome.
Yes.
Or 20.
You're 20. What does yours look like?
I think it has just like a red hat. It's a small,
Oh, okay.
small gnome.
Gotcha.
I think almost like ornament size.
Okay.
A red hat and a gray like beard.
Gotcha.
And just the nose.
Gotcha.
Just a little
Cute,
one. I
cute.
think he's like looks like Santa.
We'll be selling Lily's Lunchbox gnomes in the comments. Kidding.
I'm dead.
Merch.
That's funny.
Okay. Now we have would you rather questions.
Okay.
Would you rather only eat the same meal for the rest of your life or only listen to the same song for the rest of your life?
I think. Do I get to pick the meal?
Yeah, you get to pick either the song or the meal.
I'll go meal.
Okay. What would you eat for the rest of your life?
Probably like something with white rice because that's my favorite food. Like whether that be like sushi, I could eat sushi for the rest of my life, or like white rice and like broccoli beef. Like I could eat that for the. I mean, that meal is so good.
It is.
Something like that.
Rice is so
I
good.
love rice.
I got a rice cooker for Christmas last year. I used that shit all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And I just like, oh my God, I love rice.
Rice is delicious. I think I would do same meal too. I think I would probably, I don't know what I would pick though. I definitely pick something with like bread on the side.
Okay.
So I could have a little bread and jam, like one piece. Because then I could eat that for breakfast. I can eat that with the side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like rice, get a staple in there. And like,
I love rice.
I don't know, like a beef kind of something. Beef teriyaki, something. Yeah. I think you hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
Because the same song, I listen to so many different kinds of music.
I mean,
I have to have my tunes.
Yeah, I listen to like literally, well, not country. I don't.
We're country
haters. I don't. I really don't. But I listen to a lot of different stuff, so I would just really struggle. Plus, I'm like driving. Imagine going on a road trip and it's just one song on repeat.
Over and over. You can listen to podcasts. You can listen to this podcast.
That's funny.
No, but yeah, it would get...
That's a lot.
Then you'd start to hate the song.
Yeah.
And then it'd just be awful.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be a telepathic or be able to speak any language you want? Language. Same.
Language.
Okay.
I literally, when I was going to school, I was like, I have to choose a college where I can also Spanish something, whether that's like major, minor, something. I wanted to learn how to speak Spanish so bad. It's that's a really, really good skill to have.
Right.
To be bilingual is, every time I meet someone, they're like, yeah, I speak more than one language. Okay, that's incredibly impressive. Yeah. Like that takes a lot of skill.
Yeah.
And that would make everything so much easier. Like if I could speak
any language, that'd be amazing.
Let's talk to everyone.
Yeah.
I would love that.
That would be great. Yeah. All right. What would your superpower be if you could pick one?
I think, okay, now this is kind of like weird, but I've always said it since I was a kid.
No,
Maybe I was just a weird kid.
You're good.
But to like not be sick.
Ooh.
I don't know what
that would be nice.
Invincibility.
Yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah. Invincible.
I don't know, but to not be sick, I would love it.
Invincible immune system.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like a lot of kids were like, I want to be invisible. And I was like, I don't want to get sick.
It's practical. It's useful.
It is practical.
Who wants to be sick?
Yeah.
I was sick
telling you.
on Friday. And I was not fun. I think I'm okay now.
Okay.
But we are like a little social distance.
No, I'm just kidding.
6 feet apart.
Yeah.
It's like a cut in the camera and we're like. I think I would want to teleport.
Really?
Yeah. Because and you could travel anywhere. Literally anywhere. Like Okay, so this is something I do that is not a good habit. I've done this twice now. I buy concert tickets and I don't plan on how to get there.
Yeah.
Or where I'm staying, or like, because I can't rent a car. I'm not 25.
Yeah.
I think Airbnb. I can't rent an Airbnb. I'm not.
You can do Airbnb, not a hotel.
Can't do it. Yeah, can't do a hotel. You have to be 21.
Shout out Airbnb really quick.
18.
Thanks for sponsoring this video. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding, but
Actually, our sponsors officially is no. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, I love Airbnb. Anyways.
I love Airbnb. Yeah, but you can't get a hotel. You can't rent a car. So I bought tickets for a festival in April in North Carolina.
Okay.
And I don't know how
You're gonna get there.
I'm gonna get there. But if I could teleport, I could just be there.
So true.
And then I could teleport back to go to bed in my dorm.
So true.
Or my bed at home.
Well, that would
could
be
you
more
imagine? Oh, if I could teleport home every night
and just
sleep in my bed and then wake up, teleport back here.
Yeah.
That would be so nice.
That would be really great.
And then never have to pay for planes again.
And gas.
And gas.
Like, I can't.
Gas is so expensive, guys.
I should take a moment. Like the fact that I have to grow up one day and like pay for my own like bills.
You don't pay
and
for your
gas and rent.
I pay for my own gas.
Oh yeah.
But I don't pay for my
But I'm like,
and I have to start paying rent. That's the
my God. Growing up.
Growing up.
And it's coming so soon.
Are you ready to be an adult? I mean, technically we are adults. Technically.
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I'm very independent, so I don't think it'll be much of like a shift that way.
Right.
But to be financially independent, oh no. I mean, I love my parents. I financially, as I said earlier, I love to shop.
Yeah.
So I tend to shop whenever I get money.
Yeah.
And like the fact that I'll have to, shop a little less and save a lot more and pay bills.
And invest in the stock market? What is that
what
is that junk?
I don't. I can't think about it too long.
Who understands stocks? Raise your hand.
Okay.
Okay. Hands stay down.
Okay. No, yeah, I can't think about that because I will spiral.
Yeah, same. What scares you most? Do you think about growing up? Like just being the financial part, figuring that out, or like what?
I think so.
I'm scared that I'm gonna be alone, bro.
I love being alone.
Okay, but I'm scared I'm gonna
Forever?
move somewhere. Well, sort of. I'm scared that I'm gonna move somewhere and I'm gonna work and I'm not gonna have any friends outside of work. And my life is gonna be so sad.
That won't happen, but
hopefully not.
It's a logical fear, I guess.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are really uncomfortable with being alone, and I mean this on a very small scale. Some people cannot be alone.
Right.
I love being alone, but do I love being alone all the time? No. I've said it, I'm a really big people person. Mm-hmm. So I guess I don't love being alone. I value my alone time is probably a better way to put it.
Yeah.
But I'm such a big people person that that too scares me a lot.
Yeah.
But I would talk to anyone. I talk to everyone. Yesterday I went to Target with my aunt. The guy's name checking us out was Richard because they wear the little name tags.
Shout out Richard.
And we'll talk to them we've known them. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny because they have the name tag. So we're just hey, Richard, how's your day? He's like, what? Huh? So I don't know. I feel I want to be friends with that person, but at least I'd get some social interaction.
Right. Yeah. I hear that.
It's a logical fear.
I'm not great. I don't go out of my way to talk to people. I'm really good at talking to old people.
Okay.
And kids.
Now,
but people
skills I don't have.
People my age, it's it's that kind of don't judge me, but
yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I can't talk to kids. I don't know what to do. I'm so how's your day?
How you doing, man?
You don't know how to spell day? I'm sorry. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I always am just whoa.
Old people are great, though. Old people are so good to talk to because they have so much life experience.
Yeah, they do have, stories.
Right.
Stories.
Unless they're mean and old and cranky. Which I hope I never get, old and mean.
Me too.
I hope I'm a nice old person.
Me too. I'm I don't. But, even if, you can't, control it, I hope I'm not angry.
Right.
That'd be really sad.
That would be sad. Yeah. Well, let's be nice old people. Okay. Good.
That's good.
What do you think your old, grandma craft would be? You in knitting? Are you embroidering? Do you have 20 cats?
I think, no, not the cats.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Dog.
All right.
I can't.
I'm going to see myself out.
Both of my parents were like, I mean, they still are, not were, but growing up, are extremely allergic to cats. So we never had them around. And anytime I would see them, like see a cat with my parents, they'd be like, don't. So me too. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I like one cat. It's my teammate's cat. Cat's name is Bill.
Do you want to meet my cat? My
sure.
cat's name is Esty. She's a cutie. She's a kitten.
Sure she's great.
She claws my hands.
Okay. I'm sure she's awesome.
Like, she's great.
I probably will. I actually tried doing knitting club in 7th grade.
Yeah?
It didn't go well. I got too mad, and I think I like threw I was crocheting in knitting club, but whatever. And like the 2 little like hook things.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll take that up again.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It'd be fun. I think I want to be like a piano grandma.
Oh.
And like play a bunch of play the
Love
piano.
It.
Oh, that'd be so fun. Because my grandma played the piano. And
oh yeah.
She tried to teach me, and I was more of a runaround kid than a sit and play an instrument kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real.
You ever played an instrument? Ever learned how to play? No.
In the
Never did band.
In the 6th grade band test, like they put like you'll try out the different reeds or whatever they're called. Couldn't make a noise out of any of them. They're like, okay, let's try an easier one. Couldn't make a noise. Could not make a noise out of any of them.
They have drums.
Oh yeah, but don't you usually have to do piano before drums?
It helps you with the rhythm, but
okay,
you don't have to.
Nope, never did any of that. Tried sports, didn't work. Dance.
Well, she's really good at dance, so I think you found your thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. I played trumpet for 3 years.
Really?
Yes. I played trumpet
like in high school?
6th, 7th, 8th grade, not in high school.
Like middle school.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was first chair trumpet in 8th grade.
Okay.
Girl, honor, not choir, honor band. Yeah.
Sure.
Girl.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Thanks. 3 keys. Really easy. It was the easiest instrument, that's why I picked it.
I did the recorder in 5th grade.
Same.
Okay.
Did you go to the Omaha Symphony thing and play?
Wait, I didn't play, but we went to the symphony thing. Oh
God. You went, but then we had to play with the musicians for one song.
Oh, that's really cute.
It sounded awful because it's like 100, more than 100. It's like 300 5th graders playing a recorder.
Hot cross buns. I used to get that thing going.
Oh yeah.
Hot cross buns.
We're really good. Copyright.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
kidding.
I think that song's copyright free. I think that's why they teach it to us.
Probably.
Hopefully. Who wants the rights to hot cross? Sorry.
Hot cross buns. I mean,
yeah.
What a song.
What a song. Brings me back to my childhood. What's a favorite TV show of yours right now?
I don't watch TV.
You don't watch TV
I don't watch TV.
Do you watch movies?
I don't watch movies.
Whoa.
My roommates always make these they always make these movie reference jokes almost, and then they'll start laughing and they'll keep going, and I'm always just and they're like, what? Have you seen this? And I'm like, no. I don't know. I love New Girl. Okay. It'll if I'm going to turn on a show, I'm going to turn on New Girl.
Gotcha.
Because it just is one of those shows where it's 20, 30-minute episodes and they don't really correlate. I mean, sometimes they'll have 3 episodes that correlate, but you don't have to watch 1, 2, and 3 to understand 4.
Right. That makes sense.
You can watch whatever and it'll make you laugh. Yep. And I love the characters. But I don't watch shows. I usually can't get behind it. You know what I did watch? What was that Netflix show? The Watcher. The Watcher, and it was about that one house.
Okay.
And,
yeah. I know.
And all my friends were talking about it, so I was like, okay, I guess I can watch it. So I did watch that. It was just kind of whatever, but I just don't really like movies. Marley and Me. I love watching Marley.
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
Is it good?
Get a box of tissues.
Oh gosh.
I profusely bawl at the end.
Oh no.
I mean, hiccups from crying so hard every time. Oh, every time.
I don't know if I want to watch it.
I mean, one time I sat me and my roommates and my neighbors. I was like, everyone's gonna get in this living room right now and watch Marley and Me. And so we all did, and I was eating Ben and Jerry's, and I just was bawling. It's a good experience.
All right. Is it Marley and Me is so it's about a guy and a girl, just kind of stereotypical?
A dog.
Oh, the dog movies get me.
Oh.
Dude, have you watched, what's the one where the dog gets reincarnated? Its name is Bailey. Gosh, what's that movie?
Gosh, I actually have seen that.
Yeah.
What is that called?
It's a good dog or the
I
good
have
dog
seen that.
Or,
wow.
It's something, and it gets reincarnated. I watched the full movie on TikTok through the little clips.
I'm so
and
dead.
I bawled. I was like, oh my God, he died.
That's so funny.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dog movies get you.
I mean, I will cry every single time.
All right.
Just so sad.
That is so sad. You ever watched the Titanic? Like, have you watched like The Notebook and the Titanic and like the classics?
I couldn't tell you what happens
in The Notebook. Spoiler alert.
Well, it is I know it's a guy telling a girl a story, and it was about them when they were young.
They fell in love.
No, I do remember The Notebook, I guess. And like when they were like in the street at night, and it was really cute, and I was just like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
And then
they kiss in the rain on the boat.
Yes,
yeah.
Okay. I remember that.
All right.
Titanic.
I've never seen it, so
I don't really remember.
I mean, we all know the story. The boat sinks.
Yes.
Guys, what did you think about Watergate? Oh my gosh.
What's that?
You don't remember that from this summer? The like billionaires went in the it's not a scuba dive. It's
oh my gosh! Yes,
submarine.
In the submarine.
In the submarine, and it imploded.
I thought you were talking about a movie.
No,
I was like, I've never seen that. Oh my gosh!
No. This is the Watergate. I do
know
from this summer.
That is.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, how do you not know that? I thought you were
talking about a movie.
No,
and I was like, I thought
maybe they'll make a movie on it. Who knows?
Probably. Confusion. That's how I would describe.
I don't. And like they weren't even gonna see it. That's the thing. Like they're in a tube. I don't know. I just don't know what was going through their brains.
No. Sometimes I can't like think too extensively on stuff like that and like form an opinion because I'll start to like downward spiral and what's happening.
Hear that?
Confusion, I guess, is because I feel like everything I like read or had heard about it, I was just kind of like, does that make sense? Am I the only one confused?
Yeah.
So
I don't think so. I think that's why it got like so big because people were like,
"What's happening?
What the heck is happening here?" Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought she was talking about a movie that I had never seen before, but I do understand what you're talking about.
Yes. So New Girl and Molly and Me. Those are the two Maddy shows. All right. I recently watched The Queen's Gambit on Netflix, which is very much like you have to watch it in order. Okay. And they're long episodes.
Okay.
It was really good though. I will say I binged that shit though.
I just can't.
It was really good. And there's one character and he was like a little cowboy chess player, which is so weird. Like cowboy chess player, but like he was such a cutie.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't like get so fixed. I also don't read really.
Oh, okay.
So if that adds anything to this like train of thought of why I don't watch anything.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like my attention span.
Did you read as like a kid?
Nope.
No? Like have you read any of like the like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, any of the classic books?
Percy Jackson. Anything we had to read in like middle school. We also had to do this thing called AR.
Oh yeah, we had AR.
Yeah, with like the points and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like forced in.
Right.
It was also probably why I was forced into reading.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Yeah. If you force a kid to do something, they're gonna resent
I like Paper Towns. That's a good book.
Okay.
I liked like Looking for Alaska.
Okay.
John Green.
Haven't read it. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. I just recently bought a book on Amazon. Like I literally just got it because I usually get really bored on my flights to California. So I was like, okay, well, why don't I just try and read?
Yeah.
Like just try.
Yeah.
So I bought a book called Life's Too Short.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything good. I didn't hear anything bad about the book. I simply heard one Ava Jules, the YouTuber. I don't know if you know her. I love watching just stuff like that. Like lifestyle videos.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, I'm reading this book right now. That's all I heard. And then I ordered it.
Okay.
I don't know if she liked it. I don't know.
Influencers work.
I don't know if she disliked it. Literally, she didn't even have to try.
Yeah.
She said, I'm reading this book. Okay, I ordered it.
Nice.
I don't know.
Very cool.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it like a story?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Like no idea. Like it could be like a fiction, like a
I think
nonfiction.
I think it's fiction.
Okay.
I think it just seems. I don't know. I was like, sure.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Fun. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have to let me know.
Updated.
Yeah. Let me know if it's a good book.
Yeah.
I am waiting to read the final book of. I think it's called The Selection. Like the last book is called like The Dress or something. I don't know. It's books that were like everyone read them in 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
But now like I just want an easy read. And,
yeah.
And Paige lended me the book. She has all
really?
3 of them. Yeah. So she read the first one and then she was like, I just finished it. Do you want to read it? And I was like, hell yeah.
Oh my
so
God,
then I read
great.
the first one and now she read the second. I read the second. Now she finally got done with the third and I'm really excited to read the third one.
Exciting.
Yeah.
That's another thing I couldn't do. A series of books. Wow.
Percy Jackson was the series.
I only read the first one. We had to. I'm pretty sure we had to read that.
I did have to read that in my school.
Oh, we had to.
We had to read, like, The Holes and, like...
Oh, we didn't read that.
What was it? The Hatchet? We had to read The Hatchet. And what was that one?
Did you have to...
The movie, and, like, he couldn't see color, but then he saw red.
And that's not...
Like, The Guardian or...
Oh, my God.
Something.
Oh, the movie was just on.
Yeah.
Oh, my... I can't...
I know it.
The Giver. The Giver?
Yes. That's it. The Giver.
Wow. We had to read, like, Where the Red Fern Grows.
I don't read that. What's the big one? Oh, not Pride and Prejudice. It's like it's not Mockingjay. I can't remember.
To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yes,
Read
Mockingjay.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Read that one.
It's classic. That
Boo Radley.
I feel like a lot of. I don't know if I've met people who haven't read that.
No.
Like through school.
You all have. Everyone has to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that is an educational book.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But, like, we didn't have to read Percy Jackson.
We did. We had to
That's
read that.
odd.
I'm trying to think of what else we had to read.
Percy Jackson's really good, actually.
The Outsiders?
Yes, we'd read that.
And
I actually liked that book.
Then we got to watch the movie.
The movie's good.
Pony Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what else I had to read. I'm just not much of a book person.
Gotcha. So, like, what do you normally do on flights if you're not, like, watching a movie on the screen or, like...
I'll try to sleep.
Okay.
But usually I'll just, like, listen to music and close my eyes and hope for the best.
That is fair. What'd you do to Ireland?
Well, I was going to say, actually, going to Ireland, well, those flights are so long.
They're so
that I did watch movies.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not going to just sit here and stare at the seat.
Yeah.
So I did watch movies. Sometimes they had, like, the games on the screen, so I try to do those. But usually I would wake up for the meals and then go back to sleep.
Yeah. Sleeping on the long flights is just, you gotta.
Yeah.
I remember the flight back. So I tore my meniscus in Ireland on the last day. The flight back, my knee, size of a, like, balloon, like a watermelon, not a watermelon, but like a melon.
Yes.
All right. Humongous. It was awful.
Yeah.
So that one, literally, I don't remember because I, like, fell asleep. I woke up for the meals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I really just slept the whole time. I was in so much pain, though. It was awful.
That's so sad.
Yeah. It was all right, though. Have you ever had surgery on anything?
My gum.
Ooh.
My gums.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, it's very, I don't know. It was before I got braces. I had a really bad overbite, and my bottom teeth were really messed up. Like, my brother used to say that me and my dog had the same bottom teeth.
That's foul.
Yeah, but it's fine. I mean, he really wasn't that far off. We really did have similar teeth. Anyways, so one of my bottom teeth, like, if they would have put braces on it and pulled the tooth up, the root of my tooth would have been out, and that is really not good.
Not good.
So they, like, warning, if you don't like stuff like this, skip 10 seconds. They, like, tore open the roof of my mouth and took tissue and covered the tooth.
Ooh, okay. Huh.
Not fully, but, like, the bottom part.
Right.
Other than that, no. I've never broken a bone or anything. And so far, so good.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
And your teeth are very straight and pretty and white now, so.
Thank you.
What toothpaste do you use?
Took a couple $1,000. But we're here. I don't know what toothpaste I use. Crest?
I feel like everyone uses Crest.
Something off Amazon. Yeah. I just, like, always bulk order everything before I get to school.
That's
like,
smart.
Laundry detergent, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste. Let's see what else. Body wash.
Body wash.
I always go to Costco for stuff like that because I
love a good sugar scrub.
Oh,
I love a good sugar scrub.
Love.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it.
Cool.
All the surgeries I've had.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to say today? This is all my questions I have.
Thanks for watching.
Aww. Maddy, where can we find you?
You want my Instagram?
Yeah.
My Instagram and TikTok, and don't go to Facebook, but I guess it's there too. I don't know. It's the same thing as my Instagram. Maddy Fauver. MADDYFAUVER.
She's really cool. Go follow her. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Thanks so much. So much fun.
This is so fun.
Like and subscribe. I'm not kidding.
Click the follow button. Click the bell. I was like, go listen to this on anywhere you find your podcast, whether that's Spotify, Apple Music. We're on YouTube. Watch the YouTube video.
Yeah.
So,
that's really great.
This is Lily's Lunch Bunch, the podcast. Thank you, Maddy.
Thanks.
Bye.
So much fun.